Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. He should never have touched the child. Okay, the principal should never have touched the child. I am one to say that no one should touch your child without your expressed permission. No one should put their hands on your child without your expressed permission, or if there was some sort of medical emergency. If there's an emergency, yeah, you would understand that someone is trying in the school setting, is trying to assist your child. But other than that, no one should touch your child. Now, this principle, in my mind, I know that the policing there in Barbados and your mentality there in Barbados will say, oh, it's not so and it's not the law. You should have it as the law. And I'm saying that what should be in your laws should be the RAPE. That was what happened to this little child. It does not only mean that a certain area of the body is off limits. All areas of a child's body is off limits to adults, okay, that are not their parents. If that particular adult is not in your household, all parts of a child's body is off limits. So for this principal to put his hands on this child and cut off his hair, and you can see that the child's hair is clean. Look at the plaque marks and everything. It's clean. It's not haphazardly done. Okay, it's not, these braids were not haphazardly done. Someone took care to make sure that this child looked clean. So for the principal, and they're talking about apology, he was apologizing, the principal to do that and then apologize, because to do it, you should think that you have the power and the authority to do it. For you to do something like that, you're going to think that you're within your power to do it. So to do it and then apologize, so what? You have to look to see what he was thinking. The principal I'm talking about, did he have a bad morning? Was he fighting with his wife? Was he fighting with this outside woman? Was he fighting with his boyfriend? What was happening in his mind that made him take out his weakness, his anger on this child? What was happening in his orbit to make him take it out on a child? Because that's what happens. That is exactly what happens. You take your child and you leave it in the care of a caretaker, and if they're angry at someone else, and they could be angry at you, they take it out on your child. It can happen. It shouldn't happen. You need to have laws. You need, especially in a place like Barbados where slavery is in your DNA, you have to have laws to protect children. All parts of a child's body is off limits to strangers and to teachers and to people who are not part of their immediate family. All areas of the child's body. You should never touch a child. You should never touch a child that is not yours. If the child is not yours, don't touch that child. And only under the express permission of the parents, where if you're changing the pamper and it's a daycare or whatever, that's expressed. Okay, you know you need to change the pampers, you have to take the child to, wash and everything, show the child how to wash the child's hands, and there are certain areas that you have to give permission, but in those areas that are outside of parental permission, that is in my book, in my laws, you have to take agency. You have to take agency. Do you know what that means? Do you know what it means? Okay? You have to create a system within yourself that if anyone breaches it, you understand that there's been a breach. You know that there was a link that was broken. There's a weak link within your system. You need to set out to fix it, to mend it. You have to take agency. Okay? So don't let anyone fool you, because they can't fool me. They cannot fool me. Whoever this teacher is, this principal is, whoever the principal is that did this thing to this child, the child was violated. Okay, the child was violated, and although the child is young and may not understand the violation, the mother does. The mother does. She knows. She knows. She may not even call it the R word, but she understands. She understands that there was a violation. Okay, and in my agency, I've taken agency of the being I am in this particular domain. It's hell. Yeah. It's not my world, okay? I'm just passing through. This is not my home, okay? This is not my home, but I'm here. But you have to take agency of you, who you are as a spiritual being, and you cannot let anyone put no virus, put no nothing on you. You have to protect your space, and that principle, the principal of whatever school it was, he invaded this young person's space. He breached the young person's agency, but the mother knows. The mother understands that something happened, and she's hired Andrew Pilgrim. And let's see, we'll never probably know where this goes to, but at least she's brought it before the paper. She's brought it out in public. At schools, anything that's happening within the school, the principals are being paid by taxpayers' money or whatever. It's public. It's public. You need to understand. You need to understand what is public and what is not public, what's private, okay? You need to understand that too, because some people will say, oh, don't say anything, and don't do this, and don't. If you're being paid by taxpayers' money, the taxpayers need to know what's going on. The taxpayers need to know what's going on. So I'm very proud of the mother of this child. She has taken agency, and I hope she hears my voice on this video, and I want her to know that it's not only a haircut. It's not only a haircut. From the time he put his hands on your child to do what he did, it was a violation. It was a violation. Take it there. Take it there. If you don't stop them, there's no stopping them. If you don't stop these people that they think they have like some sort of like power that is like God-given. It's not God-given, it's earth-given. It's earth-given. And they think that they have powers that they could do anything, stop them, or there's no stopping them. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.